Good morning. I am in the southern part of Louisiana, which is the heart of Cajun country, also known as Acadiana. This morning I'm up bright and early. I'm always up bright and early, but I rushed through my morning routine because I want to get to our first destination as soon as possible. They make a very specialty dish only on Fridays. It usually sells out early. It is so popular, it made it into the New York Times. So I am rushing to get there. It's 8:46. I really doubt they'll be sold out this early in the morning, but I'm not taking any chances. I drove from Michigan to get some good Southern Cajun food, and darn it, I'm gonna get some today. It is in the country. It is about 40 minutes from Lafayette, which is where I was staying last night. So we are headed into the deeper south this morning to get some really good food. Man on a tractor just waved to me. That made my day. We are only about 10 minutes away, which is good because I am starving. I skipped breakfast this morning. I cannot wait. Out of the middle of nowhere, Suire's grocery appears. It is charming and quirky. I love that the menu was painted on the side of the building. Inside was even more interesting. The walls are adorned with vintage photographs depicting the rich history of this establishment. This family-owned gem has been serving the community since 1976, and their dedication to quality and tradition is palpable. The aroma of mouthwatering Cajun and Creole dishes fills the air and beckons me to order my Louisiana feast. I ordered the Turtle Sauce Picquante lunch plate. This specialty dish put them on the map when it received a glowing review in the New York Times. Turtle Sauce Picquante is a Cajun and Creole dish typically made with turtle meat and a flavorful, spicy sauce. I also ordered a Crawfish Pistolette, which is a Louisiana-style stuffed bread roll filled with a mixture of crawfish, cheese, vegetables, and seasonings. The stuffed bread roll is then fried until golden and crispy. I just received the Turtle Sauce Picquante. I got here early enough, they had plenty, they made it fresh. It's piping hot. It looks delicious. They said all of the food here is made from their family recipes, so this is the same food that they grew up on as kids. I got to talk to both of the owners who are sisters. Their parents actually started this business over 40 years ago. It was their mother's dream, and they are just carrying on their mother's legacy. I think it's awesome. This is steaming. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of it, but it is piping hot. And it looks so delicious and meaty. I'm like shaking. I don't know if it's from hunger or excitement, probably both. Oh my word. Oh, that is delicious. That is just like comfort food. It's a little bit spicy, but not too bad. It's very like tomato based, very like hearty. There are giant chunks of meat. Wow, look at that, huge. You can tell this is soul food because it just warms you from the inside out. Feels like a hug. It's definitely made with love. It tastes a lot like a really delicious tomato-based stew. It's very stewy, and the meat is just like full of flavor. You can tell it's been simmering for a while. There are nice big chunks of tomato and green pepper. The rice has absorbed all the flavor as well. It's just perfect. I've been so enamored with the Turtle Sauce Picquante that I've kind of forgot I have a lot of other things to try here. There's a giant piece of fried catfish. I actually woke up this morning, the first thought in my head was me imagining myself eating this today. Very much looking forward to this. Oh my word, that is delicious. I've not had a lot of catfish in my life, so I didn't really know what to expect. It's nice and hot. It looks flaky and perfect on the inside. There's like a lovely battered little crunchy outside part. This is perfectly juicy. It is like melts in your mouth. Happiness. Next is their family recipe homemade potato salad. I love this potato salad because it's almost like a little bit like mashed potatoes. It's so creamy. The potatoes are like really mushed in there, although you still have nice chunks, so you get that good bite, that good crunch, but it's also super creamy. Everything's just blended together perfectly. I'm just transported back to like summers with family and cookouts and good feelings. This cute thing is called a pistolette. It is essentially deep fried bread, and it is stuffed with, there's different types of mixtures that you can pick. I picked the crawfish. Oh, that looks beautiful. This is piping hot, but let's give it a try. Oh my word, this is so good. I am surprised how good this is. This is amazing. It tastes cheesy and spicy and lots of flavorful vegetables. You can tell the crawfish flavor comes through nicely. I am so impressed by this. Oh my word. It reminds me of a fair food. It's just fried so perfectly. It's kind of sweet. It is so crunchy and flavorful. So good. This is one of the best things I've ever eaten. I know this place is pretty far off the beaten path, but it is worth the drive just for this, honestly. I tell you what, my heart and stomach are full. I feel like I just spent time with family and ate a home-cooked meal made with love. What a wonderful experience. The owners there were so nice. They were very pleasant and very funny. One of them made fun of me for wearing a tank top because I'm from Michigan. It's like almost 70 and sunny out, but she thought it was cold. She had 2 shirts on and a heater. So it was just such a cute place. We are off to our next destination, which is a swamp tour. I've never done one and I'm so excited. This is something that I've wanted to do for so long. I've watched so many shows about people taking a boat out into the swamps. I'm hoping to see some alligators and some cool birds and just like some really cool trees. I am over the moon excited for this experience. We have about an hour drive, which is fine because most of it is this beautiful Louisiana country bayou type scenery. So I'm just gonna enjoy the drive. I arrived to Lake Martin just in time to join another group going on one of Champagne's Cajun swamp tours. We climbed on board the spacious wetland craft and set out into the bayou. I've only been on the boat for 2 minutes and this is already super awesome. The first thing that caught my attention was the unique canopy of trees and Spanish moss. Lake Martin is known for its cypress tupelo swamp ecosystem, which is characterized by a variety of trees adapted to wetland environments. The dominant tree species in the area include bald cypress, water tupelo, swamp black gum, overcup oak, and water hickory. These trees contribute to the unique and picturesque scenery of Lake Martin, creating a rich and diverse habitat for various wildlife species. The swampy nature of the area and the presence of these trees contribute to the overall beauty and ecological importance of Lake Martin. Some of the cypress trees in the lake are believed to be as much as 250 years old. Lake Martin has a well-known bird sanctuary. I enjoyed watching the birds gracefully move about the marsh. The lake is a perfect habitat for several species of turtles. We saw lots of them sunning on logs. Not long into the tour, we saw our first alligator. Our skilled guide led us to many more areas where these dinosaur-looking creatures were hanging out. It was so thrilling to be only a few feet away from these wild and intriguing reptiles. Our guide told us facts about the gators, like how an alligator can go through 2,000 to 3,000 teeth in its lifetime, and how you can roughly guess the age of an alligator by how long it is. Our guide took us to a far corner of the lake where he knew of a mama alligator that had just had babies. I couldn't believe my eyes when he pulled up to the spot and I saw several baby alligators. They were so tiny and cute. That exhilarating event wrapped up our tour and we headed back to land. The gentleman at the counter asked if I wanted to hold one of the baby alligators they were taking care of inside. My answer was a resounding yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's so cute.
See how strong they are? It's like 5 months old.
This one's 5 months old?
Yeah, both of them about 5 months.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Bye, buddy.
There you go.
That was so cool. Well, that vastly exceeded my expectations. That was so cool. Like, I expected to see some alligators, and we saw several, but I got to see a mama and her babies. There were so many little babies, and I got to hold one. I got to hold a baby alligator. It's still in my hands. I'm never gonna wash my hands. What a fun day. Thank you so much for coming along with me. I appreciate you guys being part of the adventures. Hopefully you had fun. If you did, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.